A check dam is a small structure constructed of rock or gravel bags that are placed across a natural or man-made channel or drainage ditch. Check dams reduce scour and channel erosion by reducing flow velocity and encouraging sediment to settle out. Check dams can either be Type 1, fiber roll, or Type 2, gravel bag. Follow these points when installing a check dam. Install check dam 16 feet from the outfall device and at regular intervals along the channel based on the erosion characteristics and slope degree of the drainage swale. Place check dams at a height and distance as to allow small pools to form behind them, but allow high velocity flows to safely flow over them without increasing upstream flooding or damage to the check dam. Construct check dams to pond runoff flows so that the backwater from the downstream check dam reaches the toe of the upstream check dam. Do not place check dams in flowing streams or in channels that are already grass-lined unless erosion is expected. For a Type 1 temporary check dam, the rope and notch stakes must be used to restrain the fiber rolls against the surface of the unlined ditch or swale. Drive the stakes into the slope until the notch is even with the top of the fiber roll. Knot the rope at each stake and lace it between the stakes as indicated on Standard Plan T57. After installation of the rope, drive the stakes into the slope so that the rope will hold the fiber roll tightly to the slope. Furrows are not required. If metal stakes are used, lace the rope and knot it on the bend at the top of the metal stakes. When installing a Type 2 check dam, first clear the bedding area of obstructions, including rocks, clods, and debris greater than 1 inch in diameter before installation. Ensure that the temporary check dam is installed in an unlined ditch or swale before the application of other temporary erosion control or soil stabilization material in the same unlined ditch or swale. Install the temporary check dam across and approximately perpendicular to the center line of a ditch or drainage line. Provide sufficient spillway depth to prevent flanking of the concentrated flow around the ends of the check dam. Finally, place a single layer of gravel bags in lined or unlined ditches with ends abutted tightly and not overlapped. Check the project special provisions to review the specifications for the fiber rolls, stakes, rope, and gravel-filled bags. During inspections, the contractor's water pollution control manager should check for the following. Inspect the sediment that has accumulated. If too much sediment has accumulated, ensure that the accumulated sediment is removed such that the check dam holding capacity is recovered. Ensure that there is sufficient ponding area. If there is insufficient ponding area, space the check dams farther apart and increase the height of the dam. Determine if the height of the check dam is higher than the drainage channel. If so, lower the check dam so that it is 6 inches lower than the channel side. If check dams wash away, make sure that the drainage area is 10 acres or less. Replace the check dams and consider adding more dams upstream. Ensure that the materials used for the check dam are consistent with the specifications in the project special provisions. Maintain temporary check dams on a regular basis to provide sediment holding capacity and to reduce runoff velocities. Regular maintenance activities include repair or replace split, torn, or unraveling fiber rolls. Replace broken or split stakes. Repair sagging or slumping fiber rolls with additional stakes or have them replaced. Replace gravel bags when the bag material is ruptured or when the yarn has failed. Correct locations where rills and other evidence of concentrated runoff have occurred beneath the check dam. Remove accumulated sediment when sediment exceeds 1/3 of the height of the check dam above ground, or when directed by the resident engineer. Deposit the removed sediment within the project limits so that the sediment is not subject to erosion by wind or by water. Temporary check dams must be repaired or replaced the same day damage occurs. Repair washouts or scour beneath the temporary check dam.